Hello there and welcome to this tutorial on the weekly reflection and habits Notion journal. I really hope you are excited about it. I really hope you enjoyed the trading plan video which you covered. This is why you are probably here. In this one, I'm gonna share with you how exactly to use this journal and how to tweak it according to your likings. So this is a Notion journal template. So you are going to need to have a Notion account, but again, this is very easy to open. It's also free, so you have no excuse not to learn how to use Notion because it's a great tool overall. A lot of traders struggle to come up together with a way to journal their trades, to journal their performance and all of that stuff. So I'm just providing you here a piece of what I have in my overall trading station, right? I share my full Notion trading station with my private community. This is just a part of it. And I have removed a couple of things because they're only relevant for my members. So here we're going to touch on everything that you can do with this little journal. So let's get started. First of all, as you click on the link, you're going to be taken to a website page like this, right? And you might not be able to edit anything. So what you got to do is go right there in the top corner and hit duplicate, right? So as you hit duplicate, it's gonna immediately duplicate onto your Notion, right? So first you're gonna need Notion, of course. You gotta be logged into Notion. When you click this, right, it's gonna then say duplicating weekly reflection and habits to Ilya's Notion, right? And then it's automatically gonna appear into your Notion, right? So right now, going on to the other screen to have a look at it. So this is what you're gonna have, okay? So first you can, I've just put my logo right there. You can change the icon. You can give yourself a cover page as well if you wish. I'm just gonna stay without a cover for now. So this is what you can do. So pretty much that's it, right? So this is the reflection for 2023. We're just about starting. Well, not really. It's already February. We're about starting right now. Yeah, 2023. So how I like to do it is in weeks. All right. You know that usually a month has 4 weeks. So I usually do week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. Okay. But before you do that, it's very important. So for example, to click here on open, right? So first you create one. So let's call it like week 1, right? And then you click open. Okay. So there is nothing is going to appear right there until you click on this. Okay. But before you click on that, so first click on it, right? Have a look what is in there, but I want to teach you how to tweak everything that is inside this template. So in order to tweak everything, you just go right there on the 3 dots, edit this template, edit, right? So what this does is it opens a brand new page, which is pretty much your template, right? And here you can change up stuff, okay? So this overall reflection, every single entry as a reflection is gonna have this, okay? So first we start with some affirmations and reinforced beliefs about trading, okay? So here, feel free to remove this, right? And type in, right? What can we type? Trading is probabilistic in nature. Execute, oops. So then you have to click shift and enter. Execute your trading plan without fear and whatever you like. Really, like this is all up to you. I can show you mine, for example, later to have a look what I have. But here I like to kind of include just a couple of sentences because every single day I log into this one and this is the first thing I see. And it's a little bit like an affirmations, a little bit of reinforced beliefs about trading. Include something that you really would like to read every single morning. The next thing is improvement points from last week. So every single week, you're going to be making a reflection on your trading. And here you would like to include what you learned from the last week and what you're going to tackle as a problem in this week. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through everything. Usually, this is where it goes. So things I will do more of, okay? Improvement areas for next week, or what are the key learnings this week that I will apply for my future performance. Whatever you have here or here, then you just move on to the next week. So if this is week 1, when we make week 2, you just transfer all of this here, okay? This week I'm focused on, so what are you focusing on? What are your high priority actions for this week, right? What are you gonna trade? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna backtest? What are you going to do? Precise actions, routines, and habits, right? So what are you focusing on this week? Then every single day, we have every single trading there right there from Monday until Friday. And if you click this little guy right there, it's gonna pop up a very nice section right there. So I have this open every day, and I constantly journal in here. So what we start with is morning ritual and activities. So remember guys, right now we are editing this template. So you're editing the template and then any new entry you make, it's going to be with the edited one. Okay, so here, So for example, what I have said is include all your to-dos: wake up, water, meditate, read training plan, etc. Okay, so you delete this and you say wake up at 6 a.m. Next, hydrate, right? 1 liter of water. Next, meditate, exercise, whatever you like. Okay, unfortunately, you have to put in a little bit of work, because again, you have to then, for example, if this is your morning routine, you just copy all of this, Control C, and then you have to go in on Tuesday and place it on Tuesday as well. Okay, then you have to go on Wednesday and place it on Wednesday as well. Okay, so that every single day, once you kind of put down right there, you're gonna be seeing those things and you're gonna be following up on your habits. Okay, how did I start my day? How do I feel? How's the mood? All right, so you do not want to start any trading day without feeling good. All right, so if you're feeling bad, if you're feeling sick, if you had an argument last night, if you have a hangover, don't trade, right? So take a note right there. How do you feel? Because then once you're reflecting, and if you had a very bad day, you're usually gonna see that your mood from the morning was not really good. So right, sit down right there. I am not feeling well today, right? I am a bit emotional as I had some losses yesterday, and today I am a bit fearful, right? I am still detached from losses, but I still feel that I have a little bit of emotions within me, right? For example, okay, this is just an example. So how did you start your day? How do you feel? Be detailed, right? Be detailed, because then this is gonna show you your where are you usually going wrong. What are the most important actions for me today, right? So this is daily to-dos, right? So what are you gonna do today? Do this, do that, right? So this you don't edit. You do not edit this. You only edit this in this editing template, right? Because this usually is the same. These things are gonna be different every single day. Then what else you can edit in this template is your training window. So like for me, I have training window 1, which is morning London, 8 to 12, and then training window 2, midday New York, from 13:30 until 16. So what are your trading windows? You should have figured those out by now as you watch the trading plan video. So include them right there. This is the only thing you edit. So what is your training window 1? Do you have a training window 2? Right here is just documenting your thought process, right? It's 9 a.m. and London opened. I took this trade. I feel this way, right? I also like to share charts right there. So if I just like, for example, take a chart from TradingView right now and just hit Control V, there's a chart, right? So I usually like sharing charts like this. The other way you can do that is if I just take it on my screen, is you can click here, copy link to the chart image, right? So click this. So this copies a link, and when you go back to this one, so this is the trade I took. So then you just select this and hit Control V, and this applies the link onto this. So when you click here, it's gonna open the chart without needing to have a lot of charts right there, right? So this is pretty much what I do right there. I just journal my performance, journal how I feel. This is usually at the end of the day later, right? So what am I happy with today? With what did I achieve worth celebrating? You do not change stuff here. Maybe if you want, change the wordings. I don't know, right? This is just a template again. What did I do? I'm happy that I followed my trading plan. I made a profit today. I executed on every single trade that I saw, blah, 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 blah. What are the lessons that I learned today, right? And usually the lessons are coming from the losses you take. Okay, so this is why it's important. Everything must be journaled, right? I always like to be 1% better every single day. So I always want to learn something that makes me better and resonates with me. So do I read a book, an article, podcast? Do I chat with somebody? I type it in here so that I accumulate a very large database of learnings. Okay. And then this is very important, and this is how I do it. Okay. So how do I evaluate my performance and productivity today from 1 to 5? Okay. So here in the evaluation, I'm just going to say, for example, 4. And then I'm going to type a few words. Right, just I performed this way today, and then I have details about my mental game. Those are usually the things that are most important for your daily performance. So how well did you execute on the setups that you saw, right? So again, you can mark it from 1 to 5. How well did you adapt and look for new opportunities? How well did you manage to maintain focus on the charts? How well did you manage your risk? How would you rate your confidence, right? Feel free to change those stuff right there in the template in order to link to what you currently struggle with, right? So if you're struggling with over trading, right, how did I manage my over trading flow today, right? How would you rate it? If you're usually over trading, then start measuring your over trading habits. And yeah, so pretty much that's it, right? That's it. So again, what you have to do, this is just for Monday. So if you're going to be changing something, okay, especially here in the morning rituals, then you have to change it for Tuesday, for Wednesday, and yeah, for every other day. Okay, so that's pretty much on the daily basis right there. Then at the bottom, we have weekly recap and reflection. Those are just a couple of questions you could ask yourself. So how do I feel about the trades I took this week? Be as detailed as possible, right? I usually break it down by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I took this trade, I felt this way. I overall feel good about the trades, although I felt a little bit FOMO this week because I missed all the shorts on Euro USD. This is kind of giving me a little bit of an emotion, blah, 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 right? So this is where you really pour yourself in your emotions, okay? How were my emotions when I was in trades, right? How were my emotions if I missed trades? How did I react to losses, right? So again, write an overall summary of your emotional and trading performance, right? I should type like emotional / trading performance right there, right? How do I feel about myself this week? You know, it's not all about improving as a trader, but improving as a person. Okay, so did you take the right actions to propel you towards your goals, towards your mission, towards your why, right? Did you watch content? Did you invest yourself? Did you watch the course you're currently watching? Did you backtest? Did you read a book? Did you do this, right? So again, how do you feel about all of this? How do you feel about the direction you're currently going? Did you procrastinate all week, right? So what are you going to eliminate, right? I'm going to stop watching Instagram BS all day, right? What are the key learnings this week? This is the most important part. This usually comes from here, right? So every single day you're going to be having key learnings. And then by the end of the week, when you have, so for example, 2 learnings right there, or even 3, what I do is I just copy those and I move them right there. Right, so then this is just a very big summary of everything that I learned this week, okay, for every day. So this is what I do personally, right? And this then gives me a very nice summary of what I learned this trading week. Based on what I learned, what are then the things that I will improve on? Okay, so for example, this week I learned that I should not trade against the 50-minute trend. Next week, only trade with 50-minute trend, right? What is then something that you do not like doing or you think you should eliminate doing? Put it in right there, right? And then finally, I always like to finish my weeks being grateful for where I am, for what I do, for actually having the opportunity to trade, for having the opportunity to record this video, for example. I'm grateful for all of that stuff. Make sure that you balance yourself out. Be grateful for all the wonderful things you have in your life. Type them down right there, okay? So pretty much that's it, okay? So this is how you edit this template, okay? So if I just delete this right now, click to add a row, and we start week 1, okay? Date from the 6th, then you click end date all the way until the 12th, right? Feelings, I have included some feelings, but you do this at the end of the week, right? So did you follow your plan? Patient, happy, productive, needs improvements, not follow the plan, 50-50, FOMO, overtraded, right? So this gives you like an overall impression of how your week was. So when you have like a couple of weeks right there, you can go back and you can check out the feelings, right? Notes, do you want to take some notes just to remind yourself what you did this week? I don't know, right? So in order to make a new entry, you just hit open and then you click here, boom. And everything is going to populate right now. Just give it some time. Yep, there it is. Oh, all right, there it is, right? So if you edited the template right now, this would have had all of your quotes, right? And then everything would be changed. So again, this is still this, right? So include all your to-dos, right? You don't want to write those down every morning, especially the morning ritual. So you edit it from the template, right? And this is pretty much how you go. So next week you do week 2, right? There is the date from here to here. You just click new template and you just keep going, right? And you keep gathering all of those reflections, right? So this is pretty much how to do it. The most important thing for you right now is to make your edit. So go again right there, click here, edit, and then change everything that you wish to have. But first you have to just play a little bit with this template, see what is in there, see what you can include. don't change up too much stuff. I found that this works great for me. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully I was insightful enough to actually guide you on how to use this template. You could struggle a little bit at first until you get used to Notion. Believe me, it's very easy. If you have any questions, message me on Instagram or support@tradingfanatic.com. It's better because on Instagram there's so many scammers of me. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, so again, start doing this, start reflecting on your week, and as we go forward, I'm gonna be sharing with you more templates so that you actually build the whole trading station, right? So for example, if I show you, where is my trading station? Trading station, right? So here we have trading journal, backtest, weekly backtest, sensation, missed trades, pair notes, weekly trading reflection. So this is pretty much what I'm sharing with you overall, right? So again, guys, check this one out. Let me know what you think, and good luck on starting to journal your trades.